it was unbelievable. It felt like I put like 10 balls with a 9-iron all in probably a 15 to 20 foot circle. Guys, welcome to week 3 of my training with the Venetos Golf Academy program. If you're new to the channel, be sure to click the subscribe button down below and then click the bell notification off to the side of that so that you can be notified of all the new content when it comes in. There'll be a little pop-up on your phone to let you know, hey, Golf Test Done put up a new video, because I know you just can't wait to see them. For week 3, what we're working on this week is 9-iron, 8-iron, and even 7-iron, so the low or short irons. And I'm working my way up. If your goal is to become a scratch golfer, which that's my goal, it's been my goal since before I took on this commitment for 3 months, then what he likes to do is get you on a scale of 1 to 10 with each one of the clubs in your bag. So I had a phone lesson with Jim this weekend. We talked for probably an hour, hour and a half on the phone, and he started me out small. 9-iron, give me a 2. You know, give me what you think feels like a 2 on a scale of 10. And then tell me, you know, what the results were. And he would start me out at a 2 out of 10. Once I hit 5 of those shots, then he would move on and say, okay, give me a 4 out of 10. Then went to a 7 out of 10. And then he told me to try some full shots, what I deemed to be 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 as in full shots. So there's a couple of things that I noticed about looking at the videos of myself this week that I took. One of them is that I still have a tendency to pull out of the shot a little bit too soon. And Jim had actually mentioned this to me about a week or a week and a half ago, and I wasn't exactly sure what he was talking about, but now I know what he's talking about precisely. Once I make my way through the ball or at the ball, I tend to have this hit. And he said that I flip in the shot. And I didn't know exactly what he was talking about. But now I know, because watching myself from face on like this, as soon as I get through the ball, my hands come up and that club is pointing out here as if it was here and now it's back over here, and I've got this flip. Almost where I'm trying to just get a little extra on it, or get a little height, or create the height instead of trusting the loft, or, you know, it's probably just old habits. But I need to eliminate that, and I believe the way to eliminate that is that, yes, I'm taking the club back on an inside path, and yes, I start to deliver it on an inside out path. But before I get to the ball, trying to give it that hit instead of just letting momentum carry the club through out and to the right, I'm flipping at it, trying to create the other part of this circle and bring it back around to a posed finish, which is what all conventional golf teaches you to do. Pose at the end for the pictures and hold it. Get that picture perfect finish. You made a great swing, right? With this, you're still throwing it inside to out, and you're still letting the momentum of the club carry it out. And then you almost have an abbreviated finish. If you look at Jim hit the ball, even with a full shot, he has this abbreviated sort of 10-cup Roy McIlroy finish. And that is because he came inside to out, and he stayed on that path all the way out through the ball, and that's just where momentum carried him to and allowed him to be. So instead of having his shoulders turned all the way through and the club back behind his head wrapped around his neck like Rory McIlroy or Tiger Woods or any of the other players out on tour, he finishes more up here with his shoulders still kind of 45 degrees to where his target was. That's simply because of the motion of his club taking him out that way. Another thing that Jim will tell you is that you hit a good shot in the setup. Because if you set up correctly, you're not really doing anything in the swing. You're staying perfectly still. It's uncomplicated. You just need to get the club to move in a big circle around you, and that's it. If you can get the stillness down, then it all comes down to the setup. I'm really happy with the results this week. Like I said, 9, 8, and 7 iron this week. I'm going to continue to work my way up to the full swing to where I can get that stone cold locked. When I do that, then I'll go to the 6.5 4 iron, and I'll try and get my full shots in on that. And once I do that, I'd love to get out to the golf course. But we'll see. I'm not going to rush it. I'm not going to sabotage my progress to this point. I'm going to stick to the plan. I'm going to stick to the system. I'm going to be patient, and I'm going to realize that for the next 30 years of my golfing life, it's worth it to take an extra week or two or even an extra month now to invest in 30 years of great golf rather than the next 30 years being the same old mediocre golf that I've been playing. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Share these videos on social media. Send them off to your friends. Let them all see them and send them off to their friends. Hopefully this message will get spread around and help them out as well, and we can all decrease our handicaps. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And hit the bell notification so that you can get notified of all the new content coming up. I'll have week 4 coming to you next week, where again I should be showing you progress of 7, 8, and 9 iron full shots, and possibly if things go well this week I could be into the 6, 5, and 4 irons. Go check out JimVenetosGolfAcademy.com. That's his webpage. Sign up for his program. You can find him on YouTube as well. It's again Jim Venetos Golf Academy. Just do a simple search on YouTube, and we'll see you next time.